Afternoon baseball now, and a fine Sunday for our national pastime from Yankee Stadium in the Bronx. Today we wrap up the homestand with the third of three between the Miami Marlins and the New York Yankees. Yankees baseball is next. Orlando Hernandez gets the ball for the Yankees in this one. Dan Plesac, what's the word on him?
Hey, man, we're going to get a chance to look at a good veteran pitcher here. This guy's been around the block a few times, but one of the things he does, he still competes at a high level, and he's never stopped trying to learn how to be a good pitcher.
The second base.
Wheels and deals. Here's the first pitch. John Birdie is in to start things off here as he looks at a called strike. It's 0-1. Well, this Yankee ball club entering play this afternoon here. They come in trying to rebound after a loss that snapped a modest 3-game winning streak.
Yeah, Matty, this is the big one right here. They've split the first 2 games of this series. You want to steal one right here and be feeling good about yourself.
Yeah, Dero, I think one of the things you want to do, you get to the third game, you'd like to win this series and finish it off by winning game 3. It's always nice to win a series, whether it's at home or on the road. So this is a big one for this ball club.
This is on the ground over to first. Fielded cleanly, and he'll take this to the bag himself, and there's your first out of the ball game. And here's how the visiting Miami Marlins will line up in this one. Mark DeRosa, what's your take on him this afternoon on the road?
Matty, you take a look at this lineup, and the one thing that jumps off the page is that they're last in hits in the league. You might be able to get through a long season with 2 3-run homers every now and then, but I'm telling you what, you have no chance of going to the postseason and waiting on a 3-run bomb because you're facing nothing but 1s and 2s. If you're going to beat up the 3, 4, 5 guys in a rotation, you have to find a way to create more scoring opportunities against the 1s and 2s.
He pulls this one into right, and that's into the outfield for a 1-out base hit.
You'll only see about 10 of these pitches a year. The changeup on a tee in the middle of the plate, but tip your hat to the batter right there. He did not come unglued, stayed within himself, and drove it for a base hit.
Paul Molitor is next as he finds himself behind 0-1. That's in there, and he's deep in the hole now, 0-2. So let's take a peek at the umpiring crew in this one. Behind the plate is Ricky Holiday.
Yeah, Dan, we got Ricky Holiday behind the dish tonight. I can't figure his zone out. He doesn't favor the hitter or the pitcher and can be a little too inconsistent at times.
Dero, you hit the nail right on the head. I think one of the things we're looking for a consistent zone. If it's a tight zone, it's a high zone. Have the same zone. His zone fluctuates a little bit too much for my liking during the course of a game.
Pitch is high, the throw, and he is out at second. Caught stealing to end the inning. Another look at the throwdown that results in a third out on the bases. Bottom of the first, straight ahead. We are scoreless on the show. Kerry Wood, a right-hander from the state of Texas, is the man on the mound here. Dan Plesac, what do you got?
Hey, man, we're getting a look at a guy that's really been struggling lately. His last 3 starts, he has a whip of over 1.50. Lots of base runners, lots of hits, and lots of walks, and that doesn't add up to very good performances. So he's going to look to turn things around in this one here today.
These Marlins, as they take the field this afternoon, they've been in a nice little groove, winning 3 of their last 4 games.
Hey, thanks, Matty. Hey, you know what, Dero? Try to get on a kind of a little mini winning streak here. Losing the first game of this series, winning game 2, and hopefully winning this series by pulling one out here today.
Yeah, Dan, they were able to shower that first loss off in the first game of this series and had a nice bounce-back game yesterday. Let's see if they can steal a series right here.
Skied into very shallow right. Encarnacion has to come in a few steps, but he has it for out number 1.
Batting second.
With that, it's time to check out the starting lineup for the hometown Yankees. Thoughts, Dan? Who stands out?
You know, I'm looking forward to see what this guy can do in that 5-hole. He starts the day leading the entire American League in slugging. You talk about power, he's an extra base hit and home run machine. Definitely fun to watch, and always a safe bet that he's going to put on a show.
Comes in with an average of 265, a dozen home runs, and 30 RBIs. Fouled away. Bases are empty, one man out. Well outside with the curveball for a ball. Oh, and a lively fastball from Wood, and that's strike 3.
Batting third.
Digging in will be Paul O'Neill. First cuts for him here with the bases open and 2 away. And now a pitch on the way. Didn't quite catch the zone there. Ball 1. Bases are empty here with 2 men out. That swung on and missed. We're even at 1-1. Well, I think his eyes lit up when he saw that pitch coming up at his eye level.
Yeah, good luck. But hey, a high fastball all of a sudden becomes really dangerous for a pitcher if it's not spotted above the zone. A little height difference makes all the difference.
And he's a little too high with that one. 2 balls and a strike. Lifted the other way out to left center. Left fielder giving chase. He gets there to make the catch, and that ends the inning. 1, 2, 3 go the Bombers. We are still scoreless. New inning set to get underway, and here comes the first baseman, Willie Stargell. And that's in there for strike 1. Oh, and he's really getting the better of him now. It's strike 2.
Might have to change your game plan in the box right here. If he's going to pound away, might have to work the opposite field.
Swing and a miss there as the breaking ball takes care of him for the first out. Next to hit, Brian Anderson. He's assuming the role of DH in this interleague matchup.
Yeah, Matt, that's one of the funny things about National League teams playing in AL ballparks. All of a sudden, the lineup kind of changes dramatically. But the cool thing is it gets more guys a chance to get some at-bats or time in the field. That's a real nice location with that fastball up and in on the hands. Hard to do much with that because a hitter really can't extend his arms very easily.
Breaking ball called third strike as that catches the zone for out number 2. Next to hit is Ferrar Encarnacion. He's yet to get into the hit column in the series. 0 for 7. Grounded down the third baseline. Boggs fields it cleanly. Throw on to first gets him, and the side is retired. Miami down in order. We'll go to the bottom of the second. No score. Ready to go for the last half of the inning, and that brings up Tino Martinez.
For the Yankees, the first baseman, Tino Martinez.
First pitch coming. Here it is. Down the first baseline, but a foul ball here. 0-1. Now here's the pitch.
Oh, that's too high.
Hey, if you're going to throw a pitch like that to this guy, that's right where you want to miss. Any lower, and he'll probably make you pay for it.
The 1-1 home. Now a fastball, but that's easy to lay off, and it's back to even at 2-2. And he takes ball 3, so it's a full count now.
Well, you don't see it all that often, but this might be a good time for a 3-2 change. If he can locate it, it's nearly impossible to hit.
Good battle. Count remains full. Payoff pitch one more time. Oh, and he lets him off the hook there, as this isn't even close for ball 4.
And I'm sure the manager is just fine with that. I mean, it's better to battle a slugger like that to the end and end up walking him than serving one up where he can really hurt you.
So next to bat will be Jose Canseco. Wheels and deals. Here's the first pitch. A ball and no strikes. 2-0 to the Yankees left fielder.
This is a spot you really don't want to be in with a great hitter like that. You can't just lay one in there, but you also don't want to run the count to 3-0.
There's the fastball that gets the lower part of the zone, called for a strike.
Your eyes light up from the offensive side playing in a hitter's park like this. Have to get the ball up to do some damage. I'm not mad at that tape.
Plays off the slurve there, and it's 3-1 now.
Got to find a way to get back in the zone. I know you're in danger of losing both to walks, but certainly don't miss over the heart of the plate and have this guy gap one, or even worse, hit a 2-run homer.
And a full count now, 3-2.
Count is full, 3-2.
Now a ball ripped into deep center field. Scott is there, and he makes the catch for the out.
Batting 6th.
All right, here's the defensive alignment for the Miami Marlins. And guys, this starting pitcher right here is in the top 5 in the league in strikeouts. And what does that tell me? That tells me that his defense cannot fall asleep in this one. They better go through their pre-pitch routine. They better stay on their toes and stay engaged in this one in case something finds a barrel.
First swings for him in this one with a runner still at first and one gone. Down and away, ball 1.
Hey, he threw that pitch with a purpose to get a double play. Good job to let it go by, though, as a hitter.
The set and the 1-1 pitch.
Count is 2-1.
Fastball taken, but that gets the zone for a strike. Now that's popped up. Molitor over to his left. And that's the second out of the inning.
Batting 7th, the second baseman, Alfonso Soriano.
Now at the plate, Alfonso Soriano, as we take a look at the splits between April and May. First pitch on the way.
Ball 1. Ball 1, no strike.
The 1-0 delivery. This is hit high in the air out toward left center. Scott will reach out with one hand to make the catch on the move, and that ends the inning. The Yanks leave one. We'll move to the third with no score. Ready now is Reggie Kendrick. 7, 8, 9. Bottom of the order set to go here in the third. And a curveball in for a strike.
I love everything this pitcher's got working right now. He's got presence. He's got great body language on the mound. He's got fastball command and a nice early feel for his off-speed stuff.
Looking for the strikeout. Here's the 0-2 pitch. And they'll try to bounce a curveball on 0-2, but he holds back. It's 1-2 now.
Hey, the fish ain't biting there on that 0-2 breaking ball, but you got to be careful because this pitcher might throw him another one.
2-2 the count. Into the windup and the pitch.
Well, that sets up a big pitch right here, Matt, because you don't want to lose the leadoff guy in a scoreless game. It's tough to work around the leadoff walk.
And he lays off there, ball 4. So the leadoff man is on here to begin inning number 3.
Batting it.
So to get his day started at the plate, Jorge Alfaro trying to get it going at the plate. It's been tough sledding for him so far this year. Kendrick on at first, nobody out. In there, and it's 0-2 now.
Wow, not sure what you're looking for right there, but that one was pretty much middle, center cut. Tough pitch to take.
Swing and a miss on the slider, and that's out number 1.
Really good late bite on that slider right there. The best ones have that late action that just starts at the last minute. They're so tough to get the bat on, and when you've got that good slider going, it's a great strikeout pitch.
Jose Devers comes on with 1 gone here as he looks at a called strike 1. That's in there, and he's deep in the hole now, 0-2.
Hey, make no mistake about it, this lineup's going to have to get going and get a little bit more aggressive. This guy's pounding the zone.
Pulled toward right center field. O'Neill is there to put it away, and the runner will be forced to retreat back to first.
The batter number 5, second baseman, John Birdie.
Stepping in next, John Birdie. 0 for 1 for him here in this one. Ready with the first pitch. Here it comes.
0-1 the count.
Third inning, no score to this point. Fastball called for strike 2.
Boy, this is one of those ABs you like to hit the rewind button on. Put himself in a tough spot now, hitting with 2 strikes.
And strike 3 called as he says, you got to be kidding me, with the side retired. 1 left for Miami. Home half of the third coming up. No score. And now here is Jorge Posada as we move on to the bottom of inning number 3. First offering on its way. Posada is really a unique kind of hitter. He bats from both sides of the plate, but what makes him so special is his ability to hit for power from both sides.
Yeah, and this is a manager's dream. This does not come down the pike too often. Even in today's game with the best 750 players in the world, there are very few players with the skill set that this guy possesses.
Much too quick on the trigger there. It's 2-1.
If he's going to dial up 2-0 changeups and have a good feel for it, this offense is going to have trouble breaking through against this guy.
3-1 to him now.
They know the threat this guy poses at the plate. I know it's a 3-1 in this situation right here, but I cannot believe for the life of me this pitcher's going to come anywhere near the middle of the zone.
And it's up to a 3-2 full count now. Still hanging with him. Another good swing to keep it going. Something has to give. Here's the payoff pitch. And another foul ball. Locked in a good battle. Here comes another one. And good patience exercised as he works out the walk to lead off the home half of the third.
They haven't been able to register a hit against this guy, but at least they have a base runner here. We'll see if that leads to something.
Here's the Hall of Famer Wade Boggs. And you see the numbers there. He's been very dangerous at the plate, to say the least. Wheels and deals. Here's the first pitch. Good fastball as he gets the swing and a miss.
That was a pretty good fastball after he walked the hitter previous. There was a little angry on that heater.
Off-speed pitch in the dirt as he takes it for a ball. And oh, this one's by him to the backstop. Runner holds as the count moves to 2-1. From the belt, kicks and deals. Lifted the other way down the left field line. Left fielder giving chase. He gets there to make the play for the first out of the inning.
The batter, number 2.
Happy to have you along here on the show on a fine Sunday afternoon as you take a look at our upcoming schedule for the week to come. Striding in is Derek Jeter. He flew out in his last AB. From the stretch. In there, 0-1. Bottom of inning number 3, 0-0 our score. Called strike, 0-2. So 2 pitches in a row on the outside corner for strikes. You think he stays out there?
I think he does. One thing you don't want to do, though, Matt, it's not a good idea to throw the same hitter, the same pitch 3 times in a row, back to back to back, but I think he might throw it here.
Yankee shortstop behind in the count 1-2.
I love a well-executed changeup, especially one down in the zone. The only problem throwing it in that situation, you leave that belt high or miss your spot just a hair, and you could have some problems.
Now a fastball awfully close, but he doesn't get the call. It's 2-2 now.
I know he missed with a fastball right there, but this guy's arsenal, you can't figure out what he's trying to do. He's got a lot of different directions he could go in right here.
The Yankees still on the lookout for hit number 1 here. This one's blooped out toward right center field. Right fielder coming on. That's a hit. The first of the game for the Yankees. And he is in there.
Well, that's what's so disappointing as a pitcher, Beaver. You make a really good pitch, and yet this guy's so big and so strong, he's able to muscle it into right field for a base hit.
Yeah, you hand your batting gloves to the first base coach right there, and you thank your lucky stars. That's a nice AB.
In now, Bernie Williams, batting left-handed here as he takes a look at strike 1. 0 for 1 here in the early going. Fly ball right down the line in left. The catch is made near the line in left, tagging the runner from third. And he will score on the sacrifice fly as he's in with our first tally of the ballgame.
Great job there by this power hitter. Known for driving the ball out of the ballpark. Does the job right there with the sac fly and brings the run home.
First pitch on its way as he'll take a look at ball 1.
Boy, his pitch count has really spiked here in this inning. He's up to over 50 already.
Here's a look over to first, and he'll get back in safely. Jeter is off of first with 2 away. And another throw over. And he just manages to get his hand in. Now the 1-0 is looked at for ball number 2.
That's a great call right there. Fastball away with a guy who's got some jets on first base. Almost like a hybrid pitch out. Great for a catcher if that guy's running. Easy transfer throw to second base.
Now the 2-0 home.
No, that's bad.
Well, this has been a long inning already, and I know he doesn't want it to get any longer. I expect a challenge pitch right here.
Already 24 pitches to this point in the inning. Three and 1 the count now.
Hey, usually the second time through the order you start seeing an incorporation of some more off-speed stuff. But this guy's locating, feeling really good about his fastball. 2 back-to-back.
Here comes the 3-1 pitch. Late on that one as it's fouled off to the left side.
Good spot for an RBI. Put the ball in play with the runner in motion. He could score all the way from first.
Here comes the payoff pitch. That's lifted the other way out to left. Kendrick finds some space out there for the catch to retire the side. A run, a hit, and a man left. 3 innings complete. The Yankees are out in front, 1-0. All set for the start of the 4th. And coming forward, the rookie outfielder, Connor Scott. And he gets ahead here with the fastball, strike 1.
Man, he's looking sharp so far. 80% of his first pitches are for strikes. He might be able to go the distance if he keeps this up.
Strike 2 as that's taken on the outside part of the plate. A little bit off the outside. It's 1-2.
Well, that backdoor breaking ball just missed right there. It's a very effective pitch. If you can hit the outside corner of that pitch, it's unhittable.
Again, he sends it out of play. He'll try again, 1-2. Here's a breaking ball, but it doesn't quite find the strike zone.
Tried to work in the backdoor breaking ball there for a strikeout, but he just couldn't quite get it to come back to the corner. That's a really tough pitch to hit if you can spot it.
Williams will back up and put this away for a long out, number 1. So next to hit is Paul Molitor. Flew out in his only at-bat so far. And a high strike to begin the at-bat. It's 0-1.
That elevated fastball right there, that is the biggest change in the game today for me. When I first came up, a lot of guys working that.
And he'll lay out to make a spectacular catch. Wow.
Well, this one was squared up pretty good, but just like pitchers give up hits on well-executed pitches, batters make outs on balls they couldn't have hit much better.
At the plate now, Willie Stargell as he pops the first pitch foul behind the plate. He's 0 for 1 thus far. Into the windup, here comes the 0-1.
Hey, he finds himself down 0-2 with the quickness. I know he's a great 2-strike hitter, but this at bat, he's going to have to find a way to nickel and dime and get this thing back to even.
On a good changeup, a swing and a miss, and he's set down on strikes for the second time today. 1-2-3 go the Marlins. They still trail 1-0. Welcome back to the Bronx as we check in with Heidi.
Thanks, Matt. I talked with Yankees manager Aaron Boone during the break about the team's offensive performance so far, and flat out he was very pleased with the quality of their at-bats. Yes, they've only scored 1 run, but he said they've done a great job of forcing the pitch count up, and he thinks that's going to lead to more offense for them as this game goes on.
Okay, thank you, Heidi. Bottom of the inning now, and set to go is the veteran first baseman, Tino Martinez.
The first baseman, Tino.
And it's belted high and deep into right center. And that'll get down out there for extra bases. And the Yankees are in business here. It's a leadoff double.
You could tell he was thinking fastball all the way here, and that's exactly what he got. He was able to get the bat head out front and pull it into the gap in the right center. Now they're set up pretty nicely for a good inning after that leadoff double.
Standing in now, Jose Canseco, as he will take strike one on the fastball here. No balls and a strike. Comes into this at bat 0 for 1 in the ball game. Taken, and that one catches the bottom part of the strike zone.
After falling down 0-2 on the same pitch, don't be shocked if he triples up on it.
Oh, and he dusted him off the plate that time. Some mind games being played now. It's 1-2.
I'll tell you, there was intent behind that pitch. I'm not saying he was trying to hit him, but when you're facing a guy like this, you don't want him to get too comfortable in that batter's box.
Nearly got the inside, but ruled the ball.
That's a good job right there. You very rarely see pitchers double up where they go a pitch inside. Normally, they'll go back outside, but he followed that up with another pitch on the inside part of the plate.
The 2-2.
Wow, this is a pretty good at-bat right here. From down in the count 0-2 to work the count back to 3-2, and he's seen a lot of pitches too.
1 run, 2 hits, and no errors for the Yankees so far. Down the left field line and deep, but this will wind up being a foul ball. The next 3-2, and that's outside. He lost him, ball 4.
Man, that's just painful for a pitcher right there. A 3-2 offering that was right on the corner, but he couldn't get him to chase, and he doesn't get the call. Can't beat yourself up about that one too much.
Stepping in now, Darryl Strawberry, as he pops the first pitch foul behind the plate. He popped out in his first trip. And he lays off for ball 1.
1 ball, 1 strike.
Not close with the off-speed pitch taken for a ball.
Hey, time to start making some quality pitches. He finds himself in a tough spot behind an account with guys on base.
Martinez over at second. Canseco on at first with nobody out. Three and 1.
There isn't a hitter alive that doesn't love hitting in fastball counts like 3 and 1. It's usually a pretty fruitful count in terms of getting a pitch to drive.
Hitters count all the way, and here it comes. And he lays off there, ball 4. So back-to-back walks have him in business here with nobody out.
And things are not looking good here in the 4th inning. That's the second walk of the frame. Good time for the catcher to go out to the mound and have a chat with this guy to give him a little breather.
The next batter is Alfonso Soriano. Flied out in his first at-bat, so make him 0 for 1 so far.
Almost, Matty. Almost went deep his last AB. Certainly just missed it. With this guy's big power, he's feeling pretty good at the dish. Look for him to try and get on something and drive it out of the yard this AB.
Bases loaded here, nobody out. Oh, and that looked like the very definition of flailing there. It's even at 1. In the dirt and blocked behind the plate. Good job to corral this quickly as the runners hold on. Now the 2-1. Hit hard back up the middle. And a good effort on the dive that time, but this will get by him for a base hit. 1 run scores.
He got the pitch he wanted, and he didn't miss it right there. Hammer job.
Now batting, catcher, Jorge Posada.
Into the box now, Jorge Posada, as the first pitch to him runs a bit inside for ball one.
Well, I think he's got to find a way out of this jam and limit the damage. If he's unable to do that, this game could get away from him.
Runners at second and third here, nobody out. Two and 0 now.
It's one thing to get hit around, but it's far worse when you're getting yourself into trouble by not throwing strikes. Every pitcher's been there, but it doesn't make it any less frustrating or unacceptable.
3 and 0 now.
This inning hasn't gone the way he wanted it to, but it's not a total disaster yet. Sometimes pitching is about damage control, so if he can strand these guys out there, that would be pretty huge.
Here's the 3-0 pitch.
I'm not going to lie, I thought he lost it right there. He had no feel for the baseball, missing wildly several balls in a row, but able to attack the zone right now. Let's see if he gets back into it.
And, oh, he thought he'd work the walk, but it's a called strike 2 now. Swing and a miss, and that's a much-needed first out there.
Man, I love watching a pitcher that just rears back and blows smoke by a guy
Now
at the letters. That's the ultimate challenge pitch. And for me personally, watching hitters swing and miss, man, that's a sight of beauty.
Strike one to start the at-bat. Already 24 pitches to this point in the inning. And a hanger as he gives this one a pretty good ride out to deep center. It'll die on the warning track as the catch is made, and here comes the runner from third. And the run will cross on the sac fly and make it a 4-0 game.
One of the things you want to do as an offense, right, is stay fundamental and keep pushing. A great job there. Sac fly pushes the third run across in this inning.
Ready to deliver. Here comes the first pitch. Hit hard on the ground towards second, and that is through into center field, a base hit. They'll cash in here as the run is in to score from third. Now a 5-0 lead. The tag, and they'll get him at second, and with that, the side is retired. So it's 4 runs on just 3 base hits, no errors, and no one left. Welcome back. Heidi Watney standing by as we get set for the top of the 5th.
Matt, during the commercial break, I had a chance to catch up with manager Don Mattingly about the Marlins' offensive production. And one thing he mentioned to me was the lack of discipline he's seeing out of their at-bats right now. He said they've been chasing at pitches out of the zone all game, which obviously doesn't usually lead to good results. Until they start being more selective with their swings, he said they will continue to struggle.
Good stuff, Heidi. Thanks. First pitch on the way. Brian Anderson will stand in for a second time here as he swings and misses there. It's 0-1.
Yeah, I'm not sure what the game plan is today. Too many early swings. They got to be a little bit more patient at the plate.
Behind 0-2 now. Back up the middle. And that is by him on into center field. So good hitting on 0-2 nets him a leadoff single.
Dan, after that base hit right there, he's got a 6-game hitting streak going.
You know what? And this could lead him on to some bigger and better things right here. He's been swinging the bat pretty well, and he's been rewarded for it, as you talked about. 6-game hitting streak so far.
Line hard to center field. He leaps, but he can't get it. It's down for extra bases. And they've really got something going here. Runners at second and third to start the inning.
Yeah, it looked like the center fielder got a fairly good jump on this ball, but he just doesn't have enough hops to bring it in. And once it's by him, you know he was going to get at least a double.
To the plate now, Reggie Kendrick. The 0-1. Swing and a liner. That's in there. Base hit. And the second run is in to score as they show some life here and cut the lead to 5-2 now.
The batter, the catcher.
At the plate, Jorge Alfaro. A fastball here as he'll take a look at ball 1. 1-0. In there, and it's even at 1. Now the 1-1 pitch is swung on and missed for strike number 2. Count even at 2-2 to the Marlins catcher.
going to need to make a little bit of an adjustment with his slider release and at least tempt the hitter that it's going to be a strike.
And he takes strike 3 called on the fastball. 1 gone. Digging in next, Jose Devers flew out in his only at-bat so far. As the changeup to him drops in there for the first strike.
Hey, this is a left-handed hitter that can fly down the line. If they want to turn 2, they're going to have to be almost perfect.
In there, and he's in control 0-2 now. 0-2 count, and the pitch. Swing, line, drive. That's going to be trouble. The relay, and he is in there with an RBI triple.
This is an easy decision for him to try for third because he has the play right in front of him, so he doesn't have to rely on any of his base coaches. Good decision to keep chugging, and he makes it all the way around safely.
Into the box, John Birdie. He's hitless in his 2 at-bats so far. Line hard, deep into left. Catch will be made here. Tagging is the runner from third. And the run is in to score from third. It's now a 5-4 ball game.
The center fielder, Connor Scott.
Here's the first pitch. Down the right field line. That's a fair ball. He's through first and hustling for second. And he'll coast into second here with a 2-out double.
Wow, his manager must have a lot of faith in him, and I'm not sure why. He's given up 5 hits in this inning alone, and it doesn't look like it.
Meanwhile, this ball gets down. It's a base hit. And the tying run comes around to score from second.
And he seems to be in a little bit of a funk as of late. Not sure if it's mechanical or psychological, but something is definitely off. Gave up 5 runs last time out and 5 more here. Not the kind of consistency you're looking for from a starting pitcher.
No hits to this point. Strike 2 as the fastball is let go.
It is absolutely amazing how this game has just changed on a dime right here. Credit the offense.
Oh, but it's thrown away at second. Alan Trammell has come into the ballgame now as he takes over as the new third baseman. In now, Brian Anderson as he drives a liner to right center. And this is going to get down for extra bases as that'll get 1, if not both of them home. Now the relay home. And not in time as the second run scores.
Man, the hit parade continues. It's not an easy thing to do in professional baseball. It doesn't seem like this inning's going to ever stop. Right now, they've already scored 7 runs.
No balls and 1 strike. 0-1 count and the pitch.
On 0-2 here, he doesn't have to give in with a great pitch to hit. He's got a base open.
A swing and a miss. That retires the side, and that will do it. But a big inning here as they bat around and push 7 runs across the plate to take the lead. Last half of the 5th coming up. The Marlins on top, 7-5. So now into the box is Bernie Williams. He leads off this half inning in what they hope will be a rebuttal to all those runs.
Center fielder, Bernie Williams.
First pitch of the AB on its way. Now the 0-1 from Wood.
If you're going to have success against some of the better hitters in the game, you got to get that pitch right there. 0-2, he's almost certainly out. 1-1, he's got a chance to really do some damage.
1 ball and 2 strikes to count. The 1-2. Locks him up for strike 3. Now at the plate here is
right
Paul
fielder,
O'Neill. Flew out last time up.
O'Neill.
Lofted in the air out toward right center. Long run for the center fielder. He tracks it down and makes the play to record the second out.
Now batting,
Here comes Tino Martinez. He hit a two-bagger and later scored in his previous plate appearance.
Yeah, he jumped all over that first pitch last time up. Interested to see if he has the same approach this AB.
Hey, a two-out walk right here would be the tying run to the plate. Even though it's early on, you got a guy on deck that has a lot of pop.
And this will get through into right, and he's aboard with a single.
Boy, just when you're looking for one of those shutdown innings, you get two quick outs, D-roll, then you have a two-out base hit to extend the inning.
Yeah, you show me a big league ball player that's going to give away an AB. No chance. Everybody's in there grinding every at-bat, every plate appearance. Nice job.
And what an effort on the running play to end the inning. One left for the Yankees. Jeff Nelson takes over to start the sixth inning on the mound.
Number 43.
First pitch of the AB on its way. And this one's nowhere close as that bounces to the plate for ball one. Now a bit of a hanger, but it's laid off and called a strike. Nelson is pretty much a manager's dream coming out of the bullpen. High strikeouts, doesn't walk a lot of batters, usually a recipe for a lot of success.
Oh, that's one of the keys. I think if you were to build a perfect relief pitcher, you'd want a guy that throws a lot of strikes, that minimizes the base on balls, and nobody does it as good as this guy does right now in the game of baseball. Well, that's ball three, and the Marlins right now would do anything to get a leadoff walk to get this inning started.
And a changeup swung on and missed for the first out.
Man, they've really had his number so far in this series. That's his fifth strikeout in this series alone.
First offering. Swing, and he takes this the other way to right. O'Neill is there, 2 down.
Now batting, the shortstop, Jose.
And now Jose Devers, 1 for 2 with a triple so far in this one. Outside target here, and he hits it for strike one. Gets the fastball by him here, and he's in control. 0-2.
Woo-wee. That was some smoke right there. High fire right on by.
Now here's a comebacker back to the mound. And he'll flip it onto first, and with it, that ends the inning. Miami down in order. They're still up 7-5. Trevor Rogers enters to do the pitching in the bottom of the sixth.
Number 28, Trevor Rogers.
Striding forward now is the Cecil Fielder is going to come off the bench as he'll be asked to lead off the bottom of inning number 6. And he'll watch one miss up and away for a ball, 1-0. And you see that average below the dreaded Mendoza line. Now the 1-0 is a slider that misses below the zone.
Right guy, right spot. This is one of the better hitters in their lineup. Just the guy they want to see coming up now to get this inning going.
And he pops it up, drifting just beyond the infield. And the move to the pinch hitter will not pan out as that's taken in for the first out.
Now batting.
Up next, Alfonso Soriano. A hit in 2 at-bats for him at this point in the ballgame. He's able to take the ball the other way here. High and deep to right center. A leap, but it's off his glove. Encarnacion is back to the warning track, and he's able to put it away for the second out. Digging in now for the Yankees, Jorge Posada. He went First pitch of the AB on its way.
Count 1-0.
A couple of righties starting to loosen now in the bullpen.
Fastball.
2-0. 5 runs, 5 hits, and 1 error on the Yankee line score so far. Looked like he tried to pull it there, but he swings right through the fastball. Hit in the air down the right field line. And foul. Into the windup. Here comes the 2-2 pitch.
Count 4.
3-2 counts are usually a time to challenge the hitter, but I think he'll be careful here. Shoot for the corner, and if you miss and you walk him, so what?
Swung on and hit deep to left center. This one has a chance. Out of here into the visitors' bullpen. Jorge Posada with the solo shot. Home run number 9 on the year, as it's now a 1-run game, 7-6 now.
Wow, talk about a guy getting hot, right? Hits a bomb, hit one yesterday. Usually when he gets hot, he starts to hit them in bunches, and this could be the beginning of a very, very good hot streak.
So that brings up the Hall of Famer Alan Trammell. Swings and sends it in the air out to left center. Left fielder coming in, and he gets there as he had a lot of ground to cover that time, and the side is retired. 1 scores in the inning coming on this solo home run. Top of the order due up to 7th inning, ready to roll, and set to go is the second baseman, John Birdie, as the first pitch to him is in there for a called strike 1. Behind 0-2 now. Heading out towards shallow right. O'Neill is in a few steps as he takes it for the first out.
Now batting, the center fielder, Connor Scott.
Next, it'll be Connor Scott. He doubled his last time up.
Well, he got a good pitch to hit last time up. Looked for it up in the zone and didn't miss it. Those are the pitches you only get maybe once an AB, maybe once a game, maybe once a week. So he certainly capitalized on it last time.
A 1-1 count. Here's the pitch. Here's a little chopper up the middle. Gonna be a tough play. Throw not in time, and he's in there with his 3rd hit of the afternoon.
Guys, let's take a look at the defense right here. Super quick on the exchange from glove to hand right there to even give himself a chance to get this fast base runner out. He beat it out, but he couldn't have done any more defensively on that play.
Strike taken to throw, and this is in time as Posada guns down another runner at second. Pitch is popped up. And he'll get under it to put it away in foul territory, and that ends the inning. Marlins down quietly. Last half of the 7th here, and stepping up as the shortstop, Derek Jeter.
No, you're only down 1 right here, but the exploding stuff that's coming out of the back end of a lot of teams' bullpens. I mean, just north of 95 plus. Stuff diving all over the plate. It's gotten a lot tougher to scratch across runs against these teams' bullpens.
The 1-1 home is in there for strike number 2.
Count 1-2.
And they really bunch him up on that one as he swings and misses for the first out. Now to bat, Bernie Williams, 0 for 2 with a sacrifice thus far.
Bernie Williams.
Hit out towards second. Throw gets him, 2 down. Next up is Paul O'Neill. He's ready. Here's the first pitch. Now a swing and a miss as they start him out on a pitch well inside for strike 1.
Hey, if I'm on the mound, I'm going even further out of zone on this next pitch.
And this is high, a ball and a strike. Oh, they have him looking awfully confused up there right now. It's 1-2.
Hey, I can't have one of my best left-handed power bats fishing for balls off the plate.
Grounder down the line at third. But this is a foul ball as the count holds steady at 1-2. 2 out, nobody on. And a slider swung on and missed, and the side is retired. So the Yanks go 1-2-3, trying to hold him in the... Ready to deliver. Here comes the first pitch. Willie Stargell is at the plate now, and he takes a cold strike.
Hey, that's a heck of a pitch right there. If he's able to execute with that type of velocity, fastballs up and in, I can't imagine. Not only is he going to break a ton of bats today, but he's going to open up that down.
Number 15, designated hitter, Brian.
First pitch on its way. Turned on, but that's ripped foul down the third baseline. Into the windup. Here comes the 0-1.
Nope, that's inside.
And he's keeping it down here, and that's a called strike 2.
Look at the radar gun on that slider. Off-speed pitch, 91 miles an hour. That's just pure filth.
Count still at 1-2. Now the pitch. Swung on, and this ball is absolutely crushed. Forget about it. See you later. Over the wall, a home run.
And this is big right here. It's one thing to be winning late in the game, but going up by 2 runs makes a huge difference. Now their bullpen doesn't have to be perfect, just good. Takes a lot of pressure off, especially when you're on the road.
Waved at and missed, and he's behind 0-2.
I know that feeling. Played 14 years in the big leagues and still can't hit a slider.
Swing and a miss on the fastball that time. Out number 2. Next.
Now batting, the left fielder.
Stanton enters the ball game out of the pen, looking for the final out here in the top of inning number 8.
Now pitching for the Yankees.
Fouled
Number
off.
27.
We're going to see him throw that hard fastball early and often.
And low, it's a ball and a strike.
1 ball,
Bases are empty here with 2 men out. Swung on, but it's pulled foul wide of third. The 1-2 is a wave and a miss. He struck him out. But the Marlins tack on one more, courtesy of the solo home run. We'll go to the bottom of the 8th. It's the Marlins 8 and the Yankees 6. Seth Lugo is on to pitch out of the bullpen in the bottom half of the 8th.
Leading off for the Yankees.
First pitch coming.
The
Here it
first
is.
baseman, Tino Martinez.
Popped up. And there's out number 1.
The left fielder, number
Stepping
33.
up is Jose Canseco.
Canseco.
Here's the first pitch to him.
Yep, that ball went out.
This is why the manager pencils these guys in the middle of the order. Big spot, time for them to get back in this game with a couple quality ABs.
And he watches a called strike as this one bears in on him. 1-1. And a good eye as he lays off, and the count moves to 2-1 now on the Yankee left fielder. grounded to short. He's right there. And there's out number 2.
Now back, the designated hitter.
The plate now is the designated hitter, Cecil Fielder. No career numbers to talk about for this matchup. Fastball just misses. That's ball 1. And he won't bite at that one either. It's 2-0.
Everything this guy throws moves, and that two-seamer has a mind of its own.
Drilled right back up the middle, and the inning will continue as that's through for a 2-out hit.
This is the cat and mouse of baseball right here. Batter versus pitcher. You fight so hard as an offensive player to get count leverage. 1-0, 2-0, 3-1. Check out the batting averages in those counts, and then check out the batting averages in even and behind counts with 2 strikes.
And we'll just leave it there as they make the play to end the inning. Leave 1. Can't cut into that 8-6 deficit.
Leading off for the Marlins, the catcher,
Jorge Alfaro is at the plate here as he quickly finds himself down a strike. It's 0-1. Swing and a miss on the slider, and he's quickly behind 0-2.
I love the fact that this batter continues to be aggressive, but after striking out twice already, maybe he...
Swing and a high fly ball out to left field, but he's going to haul this one in on the run as he winds up just shy of the wall for the first
now
out.
batting, Shortstop, Jose Devers.
Stepping in once again is Jose Devers. He bounced out last time up. Now a big fastball, and he's well behind it with the swing. 1 out, nobody on. Left side, but well foul. Now that's popped up. Tremel has room in foul territory. 2 gone.
The batter number 5, second baseman, John Birdie.
Now back to the top of the lineup. Stepping in, John Birdie. He could really use a knock here. 0 for 3 in the game so far. 1-0 the count. And now a pitch on the way. Perhaps a little low there. It's 2-0.
2 balls, no strikes.
Looked like that swing was in slow motion. 2-1. Into the windup and the pitch. Heading out towards shallow right. O'Neill is there, and he'll put it away to retire the side. 1, 2, 3 go the Marlins. The lead stands pat at 8-6. Dan Plesac takes the ball now in inning number 9, looking to close the door. The catcher Jorge Posada will stand in yet again as we flash you back to the middle innings. This was a turning point here, a solo home run that was really one of the key at-bats of the ballgame to this point. Scott is there, and that won't help the cause. It's a quick out here to start the home 9th.
Now batting, third baseman, Alan Trammell.
Now to the plate, Alan Trammell. First offering on its way. Lifted in the air out to right. Encarnacion is there, and folks are starting to head for the exits now. 2 gone here in the 9th.
The batter,
into the box, Derek Jeter. And he needs to make something happen. They're down to their final out here in the 9th. Not what he wanted to do there with the slider as it misses well above the zone.
You have to find a way in this situation to look in that on-deck circle and find a way to get your best hitter to the plate with a chance to tie it.
Now the 1-1 pitch. Misses, ball 2. And there's a called strike 2 as now they're down to their final strike this afternoon.
Hey, there aren't too many power hitters in the game that would let that pitch go by.
Fastball just inside.
Great take right there, but the last thing you want to do is be called out on strikes to end the game.
Last chance for the Yankees. And this is in the air to right, and this should do it. The catch is made, and the Marlins have taken the rubber match of this 3-game set as this ball game is over.
Great stuff to close out that game, and he better hang on to that baseball because it's a special one. That's career save number 200. Definitely a nice milestone.
This one comes to a close today at an 8-6 final. Miami used a nice 5th inning to take the lead, and they never gave it back. Kerry Wood takes the win on the mound, his 2nd of the year. Dan Plesac closes the door for the save, his 8th of the season. So that'll do it for us. For Mark DeRosa, Dan Plesac, Heidi Watney, and our entire crew, I'm Matt Vasgersian. You've been watching MLB The Show. For more, make your way over to the new website, theshow.com.
Here now is our final line